Valorant, the game that keeps on giving me crippling depression. This is not a joke, this is a cry for help. Hey, listen, does this song playing in the background speak to your soul right now? Do you relate to these lyrics on screen? If any of this is true, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're 14 and you main Reaper. What? Oh, it's Omen? What's the difference even?
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Anyways, today we're going to be talking about Valorant's favorite edgelord, Omen, chosen exclusively by 14-year-old basement dwellers who think that they're so awesome. They're lone wolves and they don't talk to anybody. Maybe if you took a shower every once in a while, Albert, people would actually want to talk to you. So let's start off with this question. Who the f is this guy? No, like seriously, I looked him up on the wiki. I can't find any information, even on Valorant forums, even on Reddit. He's not in any of the lore cinematics. The only thing that I can really gather from him is that he's sponsored by Monster Energy. I've never seen the devs even mention him. I've been ripping my brains out trying to find one speck or iota of anything about him, but I literally can't. I swear to God, if I find those MFers at Riot, I'm gonna have a nice conversation with he and Biscuit and calmly discuss the lore with him and not be violent. I swear to God, Riot can't get their act together with this agent. When I asked my good friend Google what Omen's real name is, it came up with 5 different answers. 5 different answers. John, Fred, Marcus, Johan, and Dimitri, and apparently none of them are even really his name. So needless to say, this video is just going to be speculation based purely off voice lines and art. Here's my theory, right? Omen is the result of Kingdom Corp experimenting on Radianite to see how it can genetically alter people to have superpowers. Yeah, it really quite horrific. I would hate something like this to happen to me. Like, oh, it was Viper doing the experimenting?
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Viper would rip Omen's soul apart day in and day out with these experiments. And I believe like probably someone like Sage or Skye would put him back together. So essentially he had an evil fucking terrifying mommy, a nice, sweet and loving mommy, and a muscle mommy looking after him. What a guy. I'm definitely not jealous at all. Every time he'd go through these experiments, he would lose a piece of his soul and a piece of his memory, basically turning him into a grotesque, evil version of Dory from the Finding Dory movies. You know, funny enough, the same thing happens every time I open up a game of Valorant. Damn, this is so sad. You should like and subscribe. I guess it's not all bad though. He got some sick ass powers from it. First of all, he can teleport anywhere potentially. You'd think with the power to teleport, he'd be able to get into someone's past or something. But canonically, Cypher's the only person in the whole Valorant protocol to have ever had sex. Cypher on top, everyone. And you know, about Omen's teleport, it's not really like any other teleports that I see in like any media. Usually, a character who can teleport will teleport behind you and say, "Nothing personnel, kid," and stab you or something. Like, they can travel instantly. You can actually see Omen's body disintegrating and like reintegrating elsewhere. I think his teleporting is actually him ripping himself apart and like building himself up somewhere else. And evidence to back this up is because Skye, who has the ability to sense like living things everywhere, cannot sense Omen when he teleports.
Omen, when you teleport, I don't know, sometimes I lose you. Does that make sense?
He also has smokes and a blind, but who cares about that? You're in silver and you're not gonna see people use them. And when it comes to relationships with people, not that type of relationship, DeviantArt. Jesus Christ. Can we sidebar for a second? What is up with that? Why are people shipping Cypher and Omen? I don't get it. I don't understand it. If you know, could you tell me, let me know in the comments, like what's happening? But yeah, in terms of relationships, people interact with Omen in really, really weird ways. It seems like Viper knows a lot about Omen's past life before he was Omen.
Omen. Keep yourself together, you're still needed.
But she chooses not to talk about it, which would really make me pissed off. And I can't stay mad at you. I'm down bad, guys. It seems like that Omen doesn't really trust Sage at all.
A radiant healer is with them. I can feel her pull against the natural balance. Sage, the life you give. Do you ever wonder where it's taken from?
Maybe Sage's power is a lot more evil than we're led to believe. Maybe she's stealing life from other people.
This would make a great video.
Other than that, you know, Omen is a pretty cool guy. I like him. He's just a cat girl who knits and pretends to be edgy, but he's really like into cats. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in a little life. Don't forget to subscribe. Yo, thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much for 600 subscribers, bro. That means so much to me. Don't forget to join my Discord and also follow me on Twitter. Really helps out. Thank you so much.